Light in progress. This is Sancista Luis. I'm doing a comparison of a few tarot decks that I use. Right here, you're going to see the Radiant Rider-Waite tarot, or the Radiant Rider, I think it's called. The next one right here is the Universal Golden Tarot. This is the one that I just purchased. I've had this deck right here for my 10 years maybe, but this is the Universal Universal Tarot. I've had it for 2 weeks. Like this deck very much. First I had this one, then I had this one right here. This is the Golden Tarot by Cat Black, and then the Illuminati Tarot, which I picked up. Not my style. I mean, it's a beautiful deck. I'm sure there are people who are gonna like it. It just seems too cartoony to me, too superhero DC Marvel comic books to me. It's just not my style. Maybe when I was like 16 or something, but not now. I've been reading tarot decks for 26 years, since I was, 17 or 18, and I picked up my first deck. And the first deck that I picked up was a Rider-Waite Smith tarot deck. This is the closest to the Rider, the images, you know, as image goes, the closest to the Rider-Waite Smith is the Radiant Rider. And the closest in image. The only difference is that the color is more vibrant. Okay, but they're all Rider-Waite Smith clones. These are all they're all Rider-Waite Smith clones. It's the system of tarot that I prefer, that I like. But anyways, let's go into the tarot deck. Right here, the Radiant Rider. Try to say that 3 times fast. The Radiant Rider has a white border, number, and the name at the bottom. The Universal Golden Tarot, very similar. You're going to notice they're all similar images, but these are very close. But anyways, this is really close mimic to the Rider-Waite Smith imagery. A few things different. It's redrawn. Well, this is more recolored. But anyways, I was saying is that it's got a black border. There's no names. You're going to notice the names on the bottom of these 3, but this one does not have the name. It's got a black border with the number. The Illuminati Tarot has no border. It has a black, like, I guess, slash in the bottom with the name and the number. Then the Golden Tarot by Cat Black, brown border, number, and then a white strip. That's it. Strip with the name. Okay. All the backs are reversible. You can see right here. Each of these. Deck that I've been using the longest, of course, is this. Second is this. I just got this 2 weeks. I love this deck. I use it a lot. The card stock on this is not my favorite. It seems like a playing, something that you would play with poker. While these stocks is more of a tarot deck stock. This is very cartoony. What I like about the Golden Tarot, well, you might not see it now, is that it's got that, so I can see it, it's worn out. It's got that golden color to it. It's worn out from all the years of use. When I first got it, it was more like this. I don't know if you can catch that on video. It looks like a bar of gold. Okay, but that's what it looked like in the beginning. This stock is very heavy. It's made to last. I've had this for years. The cards, they do not bend. I love this deck, but I'm scared that the cards within time are going to bend. I've had this deck for 10 years or so. I've treated it pretty rough. And it's still got its shape. After many years of reading with this, it's still got its shape. So it's got a nice gloss, and they are made, this deck right here is made to last. The Radiant Rider. I can't say that. The Radiant Rider. The Universal Golden, beautiful deck. I love it. The card stock feels like a poker deck to me. And I know I'm going to bend that in a few years. Not even, maybe a year, but I love it. I'll probably get another one, But anyways, let me get into the images. I don't want to make this video last too long. Right here we have the High Priestess. They're all pretty similar. Cartoony, DC, Marvel, Universe. imagery, not my style. This is old paintings from the Renaissance, I guess, ages, and it was just redone. This is a redrawing of the Rider-Waite, and this is a recoloring of the Rider-Waite. Okay, we have the Empress. The Empress at all before. Everyone's pretty nice. Okay. The Emperor. Okay. Just so you can see what the deck looks like. The Hierophant. This is the Hierophant. The Lovers. I love this Lovers. This is beautiful Lovers. All Adam and Eve in the garden, you know, getting banished from what was it, Eden? The Garden of Eden, I guess. This is a beautiful, beautiful Lovers deck. I mean, not Lovers card, I'm sorry. Beautiful Lovers card. The Chariot. These are my favorite. I'm so used to this imagery of the Chariot. The Illuminati Tarot is a beautiful deck. There's just too much going on. It's just so much. And then I get lost with this deck. I haven't read with this deck. I get lost with it. It's just too much going on. I'm used to the, the Sphinx, I guess they're called. Right here on the Golden Tarot, you can have swans. I didn't like it. It was just not my, it was not, I never could relate to that card as being the Chariot. It is, but I didn't relate to it. Right here you have some horses, white and black swan, white and black Sphinx, white and black Sphinx. I'm just used to this this Chariot. The Strength on all. Make sure you can see it. And we're gonna get the Hermit. St. Francis over here in the golden as the Hermit. The Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune in the Golden Universal. The Wheel of Fortune. This is my least favorite of the Wheel of Fortune. I'm used to this imagery right here. Okay. Justice. Love this Justice. This is St. Michael as Justice right there. Love that Justice right there. The Hanged Man. St. Sebastian as Justice in the Golden Tarot. If you notice, in these three cards, the leg is pointing that way, while in the Golden, pointing that way. You know, some decks have it pointing that way. Most of them, it's usually that way. Okay. Death. It's a beautiful death. I love that. I got lost in this death. Very comic booky. That's a gorgeous death. Everyone fears that card. Temperance. The Devil. Another greatly feared card. El Diablo. Okay. I'm going to go to the Tower. I can say that I love all these towers. The Star. The Star. The Moon. I like, I don't know if you can see it. I got a review on this deck, so you can just go look for that review. This is the Moon. The Sun. Judgment. St. Gabriel's Horn. These are all Saint Gabriel blowing his horn. Over here in this judgment is Jesus resurrecting. And then there's Saint Gabriel right there with his horn. But the rest of them, I think, you know, the way I was taught, this is Saint Gabriel blowing his horn and the dead are arising. We have the world. Okay. And this right here is the last of the major arcana, which is what you saw here. Now we're going to go into the minor arcana. And the minor arcana, the first suit or the strongest suit is the swords. This is what the swords look like in the Radiant Rider. In the Golden Universal, love that sword. In, what is it, the Illuminati. And then the sword in the Golden Tarot by, you know, I'm not feeling, I never felt these. I was always confused by these aces. I don't know. I just like the hand holding the sword, I guess, and right here you have the angel that represents the element, you know, of this suit, which right here, you know, we have two of swords. Three of swords. That's a beautiful three of swords right here. You guys see it in person. Three of swords. Four of swords. Sorry, just trying to make sure that. Four of swords. Five of swords is coming up. Six of swords. Seven of swords. Like all these swords except this one. Confused me, but it makes sense, but just no, not my style. Eight of swords. Trying to get so you can, it's not all messy. Sorry about that. Can you imagine me reading cards, how messy they get? Okay, this is the Eight of Swords. Nine of Swords. The traditional image of the rider. The Nine of Swords. Ten of Swords. I like that. If you notice on these three, the swords are hitting him in the back. This one's in the front. Even though this guy's down some steps somewhere. But this one's, he's laying forward. It's kind of morbid, but I like it. Page of Swords. The Knight of Swords. Right here, it's called the Page or the Prince. Okay. King of Swords. Sorry. Queen of Swords. Sorry about that. Queen of Swords. This reminds me of Pontius Pilate. Even though it's a female. King of Swords. It's Henry VIII, huh? King Henry VIII. Then we're going to go to the second suit, which is the Cups. It's the Ace of Cups. Again, in the Golden Tarot, it's represented by an angel. I mean, it makes sense. Didn't like it. Just used to. I mean, this is a beautiful deck. I just don't like the aces. I'm used to this simple form of a hand holding the cup, the sword, the coin, or the wand, whatever it may be. Okay. Two of Cups. Three of Cups. Four of Cups. Five of Cups. Six. Seven of Cups. Out of all this, this one's my favorite, Seven of Cups. Love that image. Eight of Cups. It's a nice Eight of Cups. Nine. Ten of Cups. It's my least favorite of the Ten of Cups. It's a beautiful one right here. And these are all gorgeous, but this is my least favorite. Makes sense, but it's just not my favorite. We're going to go into the page. Which over here is a princess in the Illuminati. These are all pages. This one right here is the princess. We're going to go to the knight, which over here is called the prince. The queen of cups. And the king of cups. And we're going to go to the third suit, which is the coins. Again, represented by an angel. Not feeling it. Beautiful, not feeling it. Okay. Two of coins. Three of coins. These are all Rider-Waite clones, so you're going to notice that the images are very similar. I think I stated that already in the video. The four of coins. We're going to go to the five of coins. Okay. Six of coins. Seven of coins. Eight of coins. Nine of coins. I think this is the longest video I'm going to have on YouTube. 10 of coins. Trying to make it a little quicker. Page of coins. Knight of coins. Not feeling that one. Queen. The king of coins. I just don't like this. It just looks comic book to me. Not my style. I'm sure there's beautiful art. I'm not saying it's not, but it's gorgeous art. It's just not my style. The final suit is the wands. And we're going with the Ace of Wands. Two of Wands. Three of Wands. Four of Wands. It's a good card. Marriage, happiness, festivities, parties. I like this card. Five of Wands. While the other one represented festivities, you can imagine what this one represents, right? A couple of battles, fights, playful fights, but they are, you know, competition. And we're going to have the Six of Wands. Seven of Wands. Eight of Wands. Nine of Wands. Ten of Wands. Page. Sorry. Page of Wands. The Knight of Wands. Did you see them? Sorry. Straying away. We have the Queen of Wands. And last but not least, the King of Wands. Depends on my mood. I always use traditionally, I always use the Radiant Rider. One of the decks that I've been using, I've always used a Rider type deck. This is the one that I've been using the longest. Next, I use the golden tarot. Okay, don't use the Illuminati tarot, so leave that there. It's time to use this deck, even though it's the card stock, the universal deck. The card stock is a plain deck, so I don't know how long it's gonna last me. But let's see. I'm probably going to pick up another one because I like the images. This is Sancista Luis. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you do like, please subscribe. And please press like.